Once upon a time, Prince Adam was a charming and loving prince whom everyone adored. All the girls in the village would greet him in admiration every time he passed by. He cared for widows, gave food to orphans, and was always ready to help anyone in need. In the village, he was loved by all. One of the girls who loved him was a prideful and evil girl named Beauty,
What's up?
who had recently moved to the village causing mischief here and there.
Hey!
She heard about Prince Adam, the charming and caring prince everyone had been talking about. She also heard about the prince's search for a new wife. She thought to herself, "This has me written all over it. I was meant to be a queen." The next morning, determined to meet the prince, who she had already started calling my husband, she took up her bags, suitcases, and makeup, lots and lots of makeup, and went to the palace. She arrived thinking very well that the prince would pick her because she was so full of pride and beauty. Oh, sorry, makeup. She even came with her bags. Shockingly to her, the prince didn't pick her. Furious, she cast a spell and turned the prince into an ugly mystical beast who became a slave to her every command. Someone she could use in any way she liked. She then possessed all the guards and they bowed to her, and she turned all the staff into moving furniture. The prince's sorcerer, who was also at the castle, tried to fight her off, casting spells and making incantations. It was a long and fierce battle, but in the end Beauty's powers were too much. She overpowered him, but she couldn't turn him into furniture, so she threw him out of the castle. He immediately ran to tell the people in the kingdom what had happened. He told them that the palace had been taken by an evil sorceress and that she had turned their beloved prince into a beast. The villagers gasped. Oh no. He described the girl to the villagers, and some recognized his description. That's Beauty, they said. What are we going to do? The sorcerer told them what must be done. He said that only if a maiden of pure heart goes into the castle and completes any quest that Beauty chooses, only then would the curse be broken. The men of the village yelled at the sorcerer, asking how he expected them to let their daughters go through that much danger, facing that wicked girl. But the girls of the village spoke otherwise. They said they were more than willing to die for their beloved Prince Charming. Their fathers begged and pleaded, but their minds were made up. They were too deeply in love.
Felicia!
So one by one they went to confront Beauty, the new queen, and complete the quest, and they all died one after the other. Long ago, there was a gentle and hard-working shoemaker named Maurice. One fateful evening, Maurice went into the forest to gather wood. While cutting down a tree, he saw a wounded witch lying on the ground, nearly half dead. Witches were banned from the kingdom. Everyone believed they brought bad luck and misfortune. Anyone who saw a witch was instructed to kill her on sight, and communicating with them was forbidden. So the shoemaker raised his axe to do the needful. But just as he was about to strike, his gaze dropped to the witch, her hair, her face, her body. Maurice lowered his axe. He couldn't understand what was wrong with him. He felt compassion. Before another second passed, he grabbed her and took her to his house, where he lived alone.
What am I doing? I could get hanged if anyone found out I was keeping a witch in my house. Maurice, what are you doing? She's going to die if you don't help her. How is that your problem?
Different emotions and thoughts were going through his mind. He grabbed a wet towel and decided to at least clean her wounds. And just as he did, she woke up. Their eyes met. For a few minutes, they simply stared at each other. Then Maurice made a decision that would change his life forever. They fell in love, and eventually she became pregnant. They had a routine. Maurice would go to work every morning, locking her inside, where she would stay quiet, well, at least most times. After 9 months, it was time for delivery. The shoemaker panicked. He couldn't take her to a hospital. They would kill her and the baby.
What am I going to do? I should have thought this through. Ugh, I'm such an idiot.
The witch screamed in pain.
What am I going to do? Yeah, you. I'm asking you.
Desperate, Maurice ran to meet his best friend, Amos, and told him everything.
Are you insane? You hid a witch in your house and got her pregnant? That's quite impressive, I must say.
Now is not the time for your jokes, Amos. This is serious. I need you to beg your wife so she can help us.
Amos saw the sorrow in his friend's eyes. He immediately knew this wasn't a fling, and Maurice genuinely loved this woman. So he pleaded and pleaded and pleaded with his wife until she finally agreed. You see, this is why I love you.
You're an idiot.
The three rushed back to Maurice's house. Even after all Maurice told them, they were still a bit shocked.
I guess we're doing this. Hey, hun, I'm Sarah. And though I may not be a professional, I've seen this procedure a dozen times, so this should be a piece of cake. You boys might want to step outside.
It was a long night. The witch screamed and screamed and screamed. And after what felt like a century, the baby came, Dory. But unfortunately, the witch didn't make it. Maurice fell to his knees and wept. Amos tried to console him.
Every cloud has a shimmy shining.
Silver lining.
That's what I said.
Maurice stood and thanked Sarah.
You're welcome, hun. I'm sorry about your, girlfriend, but we have to get going. Can you believe I just helped deliver a baby?
Not now, woman.
Maurice carried Dory in his arms. He made a promise at her mother's grave that she would never stay hidden. Even if he had to disguise her, Dory would have a normal life. And for 18 long years, it worked. He sewed Dory a cloak that covered her entire body except her eyes. When asked, he'd simply say,
That's what she likes.
Suspicious. But hey, everyone had their own problems, so they let it go. Back to the storyline. Dory was the only girl in the kingdom not chasing the prince. Though she always looked at him when he passed by, she knew her chances were zero because, well, she was a witch. She stayed home with her father, making shoes with her pet dog. Maurice was very happy with her, unlike the fathers who kept losing their daughters to Beauty's deadly quests. One afternoon, after Beauty had finished off the girls who came for the quest that morning, she descended from the castle to the shoemaker's shop. Maurice greeted nervously.
Good morning, your most gracious and beautiful queen.
Beauty smiled, loving the admiration.
What happened to the shoes I ordered?
They're ready, your graciousness. I'll bring them at once.
He spoke with fear. He didn't want harm to come to his daughter, the witch.
Here they are, ma'am.
What's this? I ordered purple shoes, you nincompoop.
But those are purple shoes, your divineness.
These are violet, you idiot.
But that's exactly what you ordered, ma'am.
Are you calling me a liar?
No, your supremacy.
Guards, capture him and lock him up.
Dory, who had been fetching water, returned home only to learn from neighbors that her dad had been taken.
What am I going to do, Poodles? Dad strictly said I should never go near the castle. I'm a witch. Witches aren't allowed near the castle. Witches aren't allowed anywhere, for that matter. What am I going to do?
She immediately ran to her dad's best friend's house, Mr. Amos.
Hey, Bluey.
Didn't you hear? My dad has been taken.
What? Who would dare take my best friend? I need to find them and teach them a lesson.
She was taken by the new queen.
Beauty? Oh well, he had a nice life.
Amos.
This is serious. What am I going to do?
Dory, your father strictly said you're not allowed near the castle. Are you trying to get caught? I'll meet up with some of my friends and we'll try to rescue him.
Dory wandered around her house deep in thought.
What if Uncle Amos fails? I would have lost my only chance of saving Dad. No, I can't live without my father. I have to go get him.
The next morning, she arrived at the castle with the other girls who came to win the prince's love. When no one was looking, she sneaked away to find her father. After hours of search, she finally found him locked in the dungeon.
What are you doing here, Dory?
I'm here to save you, Dad.
No, go back before anyone sees you.
No, I can't.
Dory!
I'm sorry, Dad. I already lost Mum. I can't lose you too. Where's the key?
Beauty has it. She keeps it on her gown. Dory, there's no way you can get it. You have to leave.
I'll be right back.
Dory, where are you going? Dory! Dory!
She reached the courtroom where the quest was happening. Beauty sat on the beast, literally using him as a chair. While she wasn't looking, Dory told her dog to distract the guards. Dory sneaked up to grab the key, but paused when she saw the prince. She remembered how the prince was a loving and caring man.
No, I can't let him suffer.
She stood up fiercely.
I would like to perform the quest.
Prepare to die. The quest is simple. Complete it and you get what you desire. Fail, and I get what I desire. Now tell the pot what you want.
When I complete the quest, Beauty shall be banished forever, and my dad, the prince, and everyone she enslaved will be released.
Wait, your dad is the grumpy old shoemaker?
You got a problem with that?
If I win, I get to watch you die slowly and painfully.
Dory was spooked. She didn't expect such a harsh request, but she was determined.
Here is your question. What is the ultimate expression of love? You have 30 minutes to answer. And please don't steal anything. And don't wander off too far. I want to be there when you all start dying.
Before anyone could think, a random girl jumped up.
I know the answer. True love's kiss.
She ran and kissed the prince.
Ew, I can't believe I just kissed a beast.
She fell to the floor. Wrong answer. Her slow, agonizing death began. Everyone was terrified. Beauty smiled widely. Okay, that's too much. Dory wandered into the royal garden to think. The ultimate expression of love. A bird suddenly fell from the sky, wounded.
Oh, you poor thing.
She wrapped its wings gently. The furniture staff approached.
Oh my goodness, dear, you saved him!
Mama Clock said, "What's your name, darling?"
I'm Dory.
None of these girls have ever done anything like that before. You are perfect. How can we help?
The only way you can help is if you know the answer to the riddle.
Nope, not a clue.
How did she even get such powers?
Well, one afternoon, just as I was about to bring her tea, I overheard her on the phone yelling at a woman. Her mother, I think. The woman begged her to return the powers she stole, or she would die.
Oh, so she's a thief. And she told us not to steal anything. How ironic.
Just then a loud bang came from inside the palace. Dory ran. It was the villagers, led by Uncle Amos. They came to defeat Beauty before she killed all the girls.
He came!
Beauty rose from her throne. Oh, sorry, the prince. She lifted her wand, but suddenly blood dripped from her nose. She wiped it fast, pretending nothing happened.
Did you see that? She's dying!
For the things we want badly, a price must be paid. It's kind of funny if you think about it.
Wait, what did you just say?
It's kind of funny?
No, before that.
Oh, a price must be paid for the things we want.
Then it hit her.
Sacrifice. That's the answer. The ultimate expression of love is sacrifice.
She knew what she had to do. Dory appeared in the middle of the battlefield. She removed her cloak, revealing her true identity. She sacrificed her life to save the prince and her father.
She's a witch?
Villagers screamed, raising torches and pitchforks.
Stop! If you want her, you'll have to go through me first. Oh, please don't hurt me!
Just as the villagers were about to strike Dory, a bright light came from inside the pot. Beauty was sucked inside.
No! My makeup!
The curse was broken. The prince was restored. The staff became human again, but the villagers still held their weapons.
Stop! Nobody should lay a hand on, my back.
Her Highness?
Everyone should leave.
But she's a witch?
Didn't you hear him? Leave before I make you.
What's your name?
I'm Dory, Your Highness.
Please, call me Adam.
No, my dad.
She ran to the dungeon. The guards freed Maurice. Dad,
I did it.
You did?
I think you mean we did it.
My bad. We did it.
Thank you, old friend.
the prince made a new law declaring that witches were no longer a threat, and that the greatest and most dangerous people were the girls that wore makeup. Amen. Dory and the prince became friends. Blah blah blah, they got married.
I promised myself I wouldn't cry. Why?
And lived happily ever after.
They took my makeup. This isn't over. This isn't over!
Oh, mamacita,